Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Commenter. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't already, go on down and hit subscribe for us. We are here at the 3rd annual Book Obsessed Babes author signing event in Jacksonville, Florida, hosted by Tyra Wiles, and we are hanging with author Debra Jess, the writer of The Blood Surfer, a Thunder City novel.
Right.
A Thunder City Blood Surfer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's give us the book blurb. Blood Surfer.
Blood Surfer is a superhero romance, and
awesome.
And the heroine Hannah, that's Hannah Quinn. She is a blood surfer. She essentially can go into your body, surf through your veins and arteries, and cure you of anything, common cold, cancer, old age, doesn't matter. She can cure it.
Best superhero ever.
Yes, best superhero ever. But
like
of course,
Super Doc.
There are people who want to arrest her, like the hero. The hero is Scott Gray.
Okay, but they want to arrest her.
They want to arrest her.
Okay.
Because she's a superhero, and in certain cities, being a superhero is illegal.
This is not a good city.
That's not a good city, which is why she's trying to escape to Thunder City. Thunder City is a safe zone for superheroes. But Scott does not work for Thunder City. He works for the bad
universe,
city.
folks know about superheroes.
They do know about superheroes.
They know about them, and some of them don't like them very much.
Some of them don't like them very much.
Okay, so she's a superhero. He is coming for her.
He's coming for her, and they meet, and mayhem ensues.
And that's all you get to know. You have to buy a book. It's that simple. If you want to know more, you have to buy a book. Okay, so how are readers responding? How are they liking it?
So far, they seem to really, really enjoy it.
Wait, what? Superheroes, cures for diseases, good guys coming for you, romance.
There's definitely a romance. You can't get away from that. Opposites attract.
Book obsessed babes. That's where we're.
That tells you everything.
Figure it out, people. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here.
Yes.
So.
And that's Fragments of Darkness. Fragments of Darkness is a box set that is coming out on September 13th.
Okay.
It features a original short story by me called Blood and Armor, not related to the Thunder City series, which is Blood Surfer, but this is Blood and Armor. It's a light horror.
Light horror.
Yes.
Is that kind of oxymoronic, or is that just me?
It just means that it's not dark, dystopian, depressing. It's just scary. It's just scary enough to get your blood racing.
Yeah, not like Stephen King can't go to bed at night kind of thing.
I don't know. It depends on how sensitive you are.
Oh.
Depends on how sensitive you are.
You only get to find out if you go to we're going to put the links down below. You click on them and then you'll see.
Exactly.
We have another one over here. We have
A Secret Rose.
A Secret Rose.
Now, A Secret Rose is part of the Thunder City series. In fact, Nick, the hero, is Scott's oldest brother. So he falls in love with Dr. Daniela Rose, who's a shifter. She shifts in ways that I don't think people have seen before. It's not like she's not a werewolf.
Y'all got a dirty mind.
I know.
Stop it.
What? She does shift.
Okay.
She's not a werewolf or anything like that.
Did you see Dina smiling back there?
Yes.
That happens a lot.
That happens a lot?
Just connotation is enough. For her.
to get her started.
Exactly. Okay, so what inspires you in general to write?
I like comic books. I like superheroes. I see the movies. I read the comic book strips. I like superheroes in general.
Okay.
But sometimes, they don't quite get it right. So I decided I'm going to get it right. I'm going to take what bothers me sometimes, especially about when they try to do a romantic line in, the comic books.
It's hard.
It often doesn't end well because they do have to keep the story moving forward, and a lot of writers find it difficult to do a continuation of a serial format and still get the romance romantic.
Well, in a comic world, in the superhero world,
right?
We are in maybe a decade, maybe a little longer, we're seeing a real paradigm shift in the audience.
Right.
So it's not just our sons, but our daughters who are growing up to love
Exactly.
this stuff. And originally, you go back, and it was 10-year-old boys. So bang, pow, zoom.
And now those 10-year-old boys are men, and the 10-year-old girls are women, and women want to see themselves represented.
That's right.
And Thunder City is very much, I mean, the men and women don't make that big of a deal about whether or not the fact that's, the matriarch of the Thunder City superheroes is a woman called Captain Spectacular, and she's it. She is the Superman of that world.
Awesome.
So everybody
Awesome.
looks up to her, everybody respects her, and the fact that she's a woman is not a big deal.
What I've always loved about the comic fantasy, I hesitate to say sci-fi, but it's pop culture, culture, is that it's the one place where for a very long time, strong female characters have been accepted.
Right.
And are more and more accepted every day.
Right.
So all of y'all over at Lifetime, you weren't the first, okay? We've been doing it on this side of things for a long, long time
Right.
in the fiction world. So I've got the card up there that says we're moving on from books and all that. We're going on to what we call clickbait. Now, clickbait, for those of you who aren't familiar with the term, like I wasn't, is essentially those headlines that tell you nothing but tell you everything you want to know, okay? In journalism school, they called it yellow journalism.
Right.
However, we call it clickbait, and we're going to ask you some absolutely ridiculous questions.
Okay.
And your real life answers are going to hopefully give us a headline that we get 1 million views.
Oh, here's hoping.
Okay, here's hoping, all right? So, we're going to start right there. Okay, like superheroes. Are you a DC girl or a Marvel girl?
Oh, do I have to really choose?
Oh, I love her.
Do I have to
You
choose?
don't have to choose. That's right. Favorite superheroes.
My favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero.
I actually kind of go for the sidekicks. I tend to
Like the
gravitate
sidekicks.
towards the sidekicks than the main superhero.
Best sidekick ever.
Oh, I would have to say I like the Bat family.
I'm a Robin fan
Yes,
all the
Robin,
way.
Nightwing,
And I'm
Red
a
Robin.
Dick Grayson Robin
Yes,
fan too.
yes.
So Nightwing and
That
Robin.
sort of.
So,
I like the Bat family very much.
Okay.
But I also like, the Titans, and they now have,
Oh,
two.
yeah, very
They've
cool.
got the Teen Titans and the older Titans now that are making their own comic books, so I like them. Marvel side, I do like the Star Wars line very much.
Big headlines these days in Marvel. Apparently revenues are dropping.
Well, yeah.
Speculation?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't look at their financials.
Yeah.
So
No,
I don't.
They blame a lot of different things. Actually, I think the last clickbait headline I saw is that they blamed that paradigm we talked about. They shifted faster than the paradigm.
Well, I
They're
think
blaming it on the girls.
They're blaming it on the girls. They're blaming it on the minorities, and I think that is the wrong tack to take. I think that they need to go and tell better stories. You want people to read your books. You want people to read your comic books. You want to draw in new readers. You need to write the stories that people want to read, but give it just a little twist to surprise them.
The Stan Lee and Jack Kirby days, there was so much deep thought put into the smallest detail.
Exactly.
And as readers, as well as creators, we love that.
And it didn't hurt them any. I mean, Stan Lee is still the man. He's still the man, and he was the first one to bring in the idea of, bringing in minority characters and bringing in alternative voices.
Yeah.
And they still need to keep pursuing that, keep doing that with Ms. Marvel, and bringing in a minority character to fill the shoes of maybe a character that's moved on.
Give them a deep backstory.
Give them a deep
Give them a
backstory.
good mission and a hero's journey, and it'll win. It's been winning, ladies and gentlemen. It's been winning since King Arthur, and it'll keep on winning
Exactly.
if you just keep telling the story. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I'd want to fly.
Everybody wants to fly.
I want to fly. I know everybody wants to fly, but I want to fly.
Want to fly? That's fantastic. Okay, so let's just find out about you a little bit on a personal level. Ideal date night. What are we, the dating game now? Really? All right, we'll do it. Go ahead.
An ideal date night? I mean, I want Prince Charming. I'm also a Disney fan, so...
By the way, he has a cape.
You take me to the Magic Kingdom, and I'm yours forever.
See that? See that? Where are you going to be next? Where are you going from here?
I'm going to RT Book Lovers, up in Atlanta. That's going to be the first week of May. I think it's like runs May 2nd through the 8th.
All right, we're going to grab that link, throw it down below so people can find you up the road. I'm getting the card that says shut the hell up.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to thank our partners at Something Unique Magazine, the Florida Book News, Wordfire Press, Space Coast Comics, Famous Faces and Funnies. Thank you so much for sharing these videos all over the World Wide Web. I'm GW Pomacher. We've been hanging with Debra Jess, the author of Blood Surfer, a Thunder City novel. Good stuff, superhero romance, guys. We've been hanging here at the 3rd annual Book Obsessed Babes author signing event in Jacksonville, Florida, hosted by Tyra Wiles. Remember, folks, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.